What's up, man? What's happening, man? I am Gary Porter.
And I'm Selena Monique.
And this is the Back and Forth Podcast Show. Like we said at the top out, it is our second episode of the Back and Forth Podcast Show. I'm Gary Porter, my co-host, Selena Monique. How was your holiday?
It's good. I had worked, and that's about it.
Work what days? I thought you had off.
No, I had to work my second job.
Why you ain't, what you cook?
Nothing, because I had to work.
You ain't cook for nobody. You ain't cook for the big kid or nothing.
No, I had to work, literally.
Okay, tell me anything.
All 3 days, I swear.
So, we did the first episode, so how you feel about it? Like, how was the reaction of, because it just came out, like, when y'all see this, I put it out last night, and it's taking kind of long. Like, you know how Spotify, Apple Music is, we put it out late. But, like, how was your response from your family and your friends about it?
Everybody liked it. They said that we had good chemistry. We talked about a lot of topics that everybody liked, so everybody gave us good feedback.
Did you feel, like nervous? Like, I felt a little bit of nerves.
Yes.
Like, because I was, like, nervous for you, kind of, sort of.
Yeah, I was really nervous until we started, like, really talking about stuff. Then I got into it.
It was cool. How did you feel about the interviews with, like, the person, like, Albert?
No, I think he did good. He gave a lot of information. It was good that he was basically talking about his next fight, and it was good.
You said you think he had an accent?
Yeah, he definitely had an accent.
I don't think he had an accent.
He definitely had an accent.
You think he had an accent?
I think he definitely had a different voice when we were recording, yeah.
I don't think so.
You don't think so?
Wait there,
you feel me?
No, I see you always talk like that.
No.
No.
It was a lot of stuff, though. No.
I think people was gonna like it. I think they're gonna especially when a YouTube video come out, because it's like with the podcast game, you people so used to just looking at the videos. So when you put out the audio first, it's kind of, but we stepped into that podcast where really, like, what we doing, this is like a big thing.
True. I think everybody's going to want to know who Albert is dating now, who he was talking about.
I don't know who he's talking about. I'm going to ask him, but I don't, you know, it's things out there. And we will have him back, hopefully. Yeah, I think so. You know, if you don't run him off with all your questions.
No, I got questions now.
But today we got just think about today's guest. We got Sade from Keep It Clean.
Yes, we got Sade here.
And we got Drake Bunn from Toledope.
So, I think it's a good look.
I think it's cool. Entrepreneurship. And you know, I just interviewed my brother Daryl Brown, DB, and to hear his story, and I think if y'all ain't seen that, check it out on YouTube on Porter TV. Him. Just where he was saying stuff I didn't know sometimes. So sometimes I get caught in a moment. Like, some people was like, man, I want to know about the Kanye. I really want to know what nigga woke you up that morning and say, man, I got to get the fuck out of Toledo. Right. So I think this interview will be cool just to see them just, you know, going in there and this day club, Drake clothes. We have him and his brother clothes. We have just to go in the store and to see, like, you had this vision, dude. Like, it's crazy. You been in the store.
I have been in the store.
And it's like, man, you got this vision, like. That type of shit make you want to spend money, like, it's crazy. So I'm looking forward to Sade. I knew Sade for a long time. And just to see where she was always a bright woman, you know what I'm saying? Like, and, you know, I just think her story is cool. And we also got a special surprise. So how you feel about that? It's kind of deep. It's kind of deep, like the story we got coming on. It's like, it's kind of real deep.
No, I can't wait for that one. I think everybody will be tuned into that one.
I think that's the one might change the culture and a lot, and a little bit. I think our life. I'm gonna go on a limb say our life. If it don't, it's shit. Hell, you know it is. And we didn't get to. You know, else I was disappointed at.
What?
We didn't get the Martina interview while she was here. Like,
maybe we'll have.
Who fault was that?
Yours.
How was it my fault?
Because you were supposed to reach out to her.
No.
It's
your show too. I
had to work.
You know what I did?
I had to work the whole weekend. I worked every single day.
I did.
Thank you. But you was taking pictures with her, posting them all on Facebook. What's going on with that picture? You want to talk about that one? Oh, you need a sip now? What was that?
That's my homegirl.
That's your homegirl?
Shout out to Martina Marie. That's it.
All right, you ready to bring our guest in?
Yeah, because you can stay on my business.
Like you don't be in mine?
Business now. our second pair of guests to our second episode.
Yes, welcome, welcome, welcome.
Drake Bunn from Toledope
Yeah,
and
Toledo.
Sade Robinson from Keep It Queen Boutique. I spent a lot of money in your store.
Oh, have you? All you just sent all your girls?
Chicken. She got gift cards.
I'd have been
now.
in car. You got
Yes,
gift card
You
now?
got gift card.
I ain't been there. I ain't got nobody trick on yet, so I ain't.
Man,
You
listen.
You want somebody?
Nah.
You
I'm
sure?
Want some? I got
I can get you somebody.
I share.
You sure? You sharing?
Sharing is
I'm
caring.
just playing chasing my life.
Send all the girls now, but
Sharing is
I'm make
caring.
sure I get them right. I love when dudes come in there. They spend
do?
money on their girls.
Yeah.
Well, you know my size, right? So in case somebody want to come in there.
Let's get straight to it. Let's get to it. How long have you had your boutique?
My actual storefront, I started like April 2017.
When did you realize you wanted to get into that? Selling clothes. I mean, I know it. It's like you love it.
I love it. I do.
Like I've never seen you make like a bad face. I really never seen nobody. You know, a lot of people you had complaints, but like I like your customer service. Like I said, I haven't been up in there, and it was just amazing. You know what I'm saying? It's like when, like what age was you? A little girl? Was you?
Probably right after high school, like college.
Cause you was fly. You was fly from motherfucking high school.
Probably like college is when I really, really, really got into it. I had a lot of Detroit friends because I went to Eastern, and I got the hip to the boutique.
So you went to college?
Yes, I was in college.
How long did you go to college?
I went to Eastern in 2005, and I graduated in 2010. Went for nursing originally, and ended up switching my major to health administration. Didn't really care for none of that, for real.
You did?
I didn't. I mean, it was just, because I had to go to school, and I was already paying for it anyway, so might as well get a degree while I'm, in school, so.
I never knew that. That's probably why I'm sitting here.
Yeah.
Like I didn't know
You
that.
ain't know
Like,
she
I knew she went to college. I never knew she went to Eastern Michigan. Like I thought you was just
Yeah. So I graduated, I got my bachelor's in health administration, and I used to hang out with a lot of girls in Detroit, so they kind of got me, like, hooked up with going to boutiques and stuff. So I'm like, oh, shoot, like, I want to do something like this.
like you was like booming. Like one day I just like on Instagram I was like, damn. Like she came from just no store to now like you said, a gift card.
I was doing this out of my apartment,
Yeah.
like, on my living room or my dining room with just one rack.
And I was like, look, you smile, you remember them days. Like
Right.
you ain't never thought about it. Like
No.
damn, I came from like this. Like
No, just a little rack in my dining room and trying things out. Everybody going out to the clubs. We had all these different clubs and partying, so everybody get everybody dressed.
so it's like do you meet like celebrities? Like your celebrities? Like you ain't met no celebrities doing it?
Never. Well, I used to go to Atlanta a lot. I mean, I ran across Rashida, but I don't think she was big like that at that point. But
did you have a story?
I always looked at her for inspiration, like her outfits.
Yeah, Rashida's like dope. Like, I think a
I
lot of
love
people.
her.
That's probably like one of my favorite. Don't laugh at me. Like, 'cause we did a lot of concerts here. My favorite show is probably the Rashida show, and people look at that TV show, and like look at her and her husband, like for what the stupid stuff that men do. Everybody laugh about it, but listen, we was in the Prestige. Do you remember the Prestige downtown? They came in the kitchen. Guess who was right on her back, like nigga, like with like three people. Kurt, nigga, was on her back. That was her nigga. Like it was just them two. Like, and that was real. They don't show that part. And it was like starting us when she just had bubble gum and shit like that. And it was.
That was
Yeah,
my
that's when she
song.
first
That's when we
came out.
graduated. We had first graduated from high school when that came out.
So that's Slim, you gotta.
So tell everybody what else your shop has. Is it just you? Is it just a shopping boutique? Like what else can a lady walking in that's never been to see a store find?
So I had wanted to kind of offer a couple different things. Give Toledo something different, just other than just a store. Like I wanted you to be able to come in, get you an outfit, get your hair done, get your nails done,
And
get
who
your
was in the
makeup
back
done.
of your shop?
Well, right now I have Sheree, which is Pootie. She does hair.
I thought that was Cherie.
What's
No,
Sheree?
sure.
And I also got Faye. She does makeup. And I just recently got a new girl. She does nails. Her name is Courtney.
Okay.
So we and she does lashes. So we got Courtney. She does nails and lashes, eyelash extensions, and then Sheree does basically more natural hair and braids and everything like that. And then Faye does the whole makeup.
So it's basically a one-stop shop.
So it's a one-stop shop. Yep. I wanted to let ladies come in. You know, we already be going, you know, here to get our hair done, here to get our makeup done. So why not come to a place where you can get literally everything done in one spot and get you in and out?
That's dope. Like, cause I'm thinking to myself, like, a woman, a black woman, like that's
And
like,
so young.
and that's why, like I told you off camera, like that's why we brung you on the show, like, so you can inspire, like you don't. I think a lot of people like scared. Was you scared to chase your dream?
A little bit, but I guess, you know, you can't always just be scared. Like, I wanted to get out there and...
Because you're not vocal. So when you said you was going to do the show, I'm like...
I'm not.
I think
this
she
is my
was
first...
good.
I really wasn't because I'd be nervous. And, I don't know. It'd be so many people trying to get me on stuff to do interviews, but
So
I'd be
your
really
first
nervous.
interview?
On top of, you know, everybody know I got 3 kids, so it'd be kind of hard sometimes.
You don't look like you got 3 kids. You don't look like... He talking about... You don't look like you got 3?
It'd be like going
Love
on.
connection.
This a whole school night right now, but you know, I had to show, you know, I had to get out here for y'all so I can kind of explain a little bit about my
Thanks,
story. And I
friend.
appreciate y'all having me on the show.
Yeah. So we're gonna turn it to Mr. Drake.
Yo.
And probably what you think, Shalinda? I don't know. The top dog at the closer. Man, cause I don't know. We ain't on like Penn Brothers and shit, but you got like one of the dopest clothing lines in the city.
Appreciate that.
Store and whole, like, so what inspired you, my brother? Like, what age was you when you...
I mean, I like clothes all my life. Like, I was wearing polo, like all that, Ralph. That was always what I was wearing. But what inspired Toledope was Nip. When Nip came out with Crenshaw,
Yeah.
that's when I started, like, I watched the old, like...
That's deep.
Yeah, I watched the old interview when he was, like, going through the hood. Him and Hoggy. And he had the Crenshaw tees and shit. And I was like, what can I do for our city?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That don't sound corny, but the people still like gravitate to. So
That's dope.
You know who you remind me of?
Who?
Black owned.
I don't
Of
know.
our city.
Cincinnati.
Of
Yeah,
our
you're
city.
right.
Yeah. I don't even
Yeah,
like.
you're
I
right.
seen the brand, but I don't know who make it and then.
You remind
It
me
is Cincinnati.
of our city,
Yeah.
for sure.
So it's like you and this you and your brother.
Yeah. I started it.
Shout out
Like,
to Brody.
yeah, Chris. I started it like I drew the logo, and then I sent it in and got it like vectored, and then I started sending him clothes. He was staying in Virginia because he in the military. He was in the military.
Oh, that's I didn't know
So
that.
he was like wearing it down there. He in IT. He was wearing it down there, and then DC people started like, where you get that from and all that. So
Cause I remember, we had a pop up shop at the Agenda,
okay,
and I never had no Toledo dope shit.
yeah.
And it's for the TV, not for the TV. Excuse me, that's a shameless plug. Podcast,
Back and forth.
back and forth podcast. And we're gonna go back and forth. And I'm sitting there, I'm DJing. I'm like, okay, let's keep it clean here. You got this here. You got
Yeah.
these people here. And I seen y'all outside.
Yeah, we
I'm
was,
like, yeah, I'm getting my shirt today.
yeah, we was in
It was
there.
like y'all came in, y'all came out. Like, what happened?
It just wasn't orchestrated right for us. You know what I'm saying? Plus, we had a store. We know we had a store. We wasn't trying to be like funny acting, but it just wasn't.
Because I don't know lie,
Yeah.
to me it came off like, oh, and you know y'all already light skinned, so it's like,
Yeah, you know they're gonna throw that all on us.
But
so.
y'all was the most demand. Like people was really coming to DJ boy. Like,
Yeah, that's what I heard.
Like-
But it was like it wasn't set up right for us.
Cause I'm like, damn man. Then she had Dana felt some type of way. I was like,
Yeah.
I told her,
We talked about it, but it was like It just
And that's
wasn't
good.
orchestrated for us. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Cause it was packed. That was the first
That was
one,
so
man.
Yeah.
But I
Like,
want-
everything was just too conjuncted. And we've been in other stuff like that, so.
Yeah, see, we ain't never did nothing like I ain't never did a lot of shit I'm doing. I ain't never did this. This is the
Yeah,
second
yeah.
time doing this.
And
So.
pop-ups is a lot, man. You gotta drag all your stuff.
I know, that's why I was
Like, that's
like,
a
people
lot.
ask me all the time to do pop-ups, and it's
Yeah.
not that I be wanting to be mean about it, but
It's
it's
a
a
lot.
lot when you got a whole store. Like, how do you
Exactly.
sit there and decide
decide
what
what
you
you
bring?
bring.
Yeah.
And it's like, I can't bring my whole store,
Right.
so I had to, like,
And you got a store, so like
Right.
even you would have been like, yeah, maybe I could take it back. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's just
it's too much.
plus we ain't gonna step on other people's toes. We got a store, so
Right.
you know what I'm
So
saying?
y'all come
It was-
see us.
Yeah, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, not to be
I
funny.
wanted
Right.
a shirt though. I don't know what you all talking
Yeah.
about. I wanted
No.
a
What
shirt.
I do want you to do is, I want you to tell people, how do you pronounce the
Toledo.
name? Because everybody says
Say
it wrong.
Toledo Dope. Yeah, I don't know why they remix it.
What they you saying?
Toledo Dope. You said it too.
You said it too. though.
Why you
said
say
it
it?
too.
Toledo.
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 Yeah.
Toledo dope. Cause
No, see, you
I
just
used to say
said
it
it
right.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It ain't no different from people saying
Toledo.
Louis Vuitton instead of Louis Vuitton.
Dope.
You know what I'm saying?
That's dope though. That's
Yeah.
hard.
So
That's
how
hard.
did you come up with the name? Like, what made you put Toledo and Dope together?
Man,
Like, you were just
I just
in
seen
there,
Toledo.
or-
I seen Toledo and I seen what word could fit there.
That kind of sound better than Crenshaw. Though, I did.
Yeah. I was, but
No, not-
Nip
no
inspired
proof.
it. But yeah, that's.
Right.
Shout out to
I
my
seen
niece,
Toledo
60.
and then I seen what could be a word off the word Toledo.
Yeah, we wearing it too, y'all. We
Yeah.
wearing it. We
Appreciate
wearing
it.
I, know, I
Appreciate
had to throw
it.
that. I made sure I had the hat on. I had the hat. I was like, oh yeah, I've been waiting to pay this.
Yeah.
But y'all got, and you know what? I think y'all got reasonable prices.
Prices.
Yeah.
For
we
the
try
clothing
to
line
price
to be that,
everybody out.
and for what y'all do, y'all have reasonable.
I try to keep it
Yeah, you
feasible for people because I want everybody to be, especially women. Like, I'm a woman, so, and I'm a mom of 3, so it'd be hard. And I'm like, I'm not a single mom because I have a man, but technically, since I'm not
Yeah.
married, I'm a single mom. So, like, you want to keep it feasible for people who, like,
afford
can afford it. Like, you don't want to
We'll
be
give them
just,
options.
right.
Like, we got some
I
expensive
don't like
stuff,
people
or we
just
can have
being-
some.
right. I don't want people just sitting there like, I can't afford it because I had to buy my kid this.
Right.
And whatever. So I want to be able to come in the store and feel
And you
comfortable,
get
and it's
your
something that they
makeup
can. They
Yeah, I
can
didn't know y'all
afford.
did all that. That's crazy.
That's
That's
amazing.
I
good.
ain't know
That's
that.
really good. So do you only cater to like what are the sizes? Like, do you cater to all women or just?
My age range, my target market is like 18 to 40-ish. I try to keep it in between there, but some
I
people
see
come
you
in
do
there
a
that's a
couple
little
proms
older.
though.
Yeah, I try to do different things because I get requests, but my sizes.
Like you were just so
Like
humble. I'm
small.
sorry. Like she is just so humble. Like it was,
That's what's
A size small to a 3X. I try to, reach to the plus size, but they be after me because, like,
you should get a
I
plus
get the
size.
stuff and then they don't like it.
They don't
You
like
should get the
So I'm
plus
just
size
like,
store, man. You should see this. What you do.
It's hard
That's what you should do.
to figure
You can
out.
go to Rainbow and just walk through it.
But it's, I mean,
You gotta get an idea.
they kind of picky
It
to a certain extent, and it's just like, I feel like they like the stuff that don't
You
come
will
in
get
their
it.
size.
You will get it together.
But I'm working on it. I am.
That's
I got
so-
some hot. I do got some hot plus size stuff coming. I definitely do.
So
I'm
for the
trying.
stuff that's not, say if a plus size woman comes in and she wants to buy something but you don't have anything, do you help her?
Yes, I would definitely let her know. Like, I do offer a service where it's like where you can, basically I'll send you items and you can choose from that stuff, like a personal order.
Like a personal
like a
shopper,
private order,
basically.
yeah. Like
Okay.
I'm trying to be a personal shopper.
Do you do this for everybody or just plus sizes? Like
I do it for anybody who want the service. Like I get a lot of requests for people for birthdays and stuff like that, like different events, like you were saying prom.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'll go out, I'll do that too. Like I can get all that stuff. I try to keep it to casual and club wear though, because that's what's typical here. But during like prom season, homecoming season, and if they looking for stuff like that, I still can get it. And if they don't want to look like somebody else, I'll make sure that they're not gonna look like
So
somebody
if
else.
somebody comes in and like say if we have an event and you got all these people coming in and you know that everybody coming to this one event, do you tell them like, oh no, don't get this, like I sold this, or do you just be like, go ahead, get it, that looks cute on you?
Well, I mean,
And you're an honest person.
right. I definitely, if they ask, I'm gonna let them know. But you did, like, first off, you can't just. That's just like me going into a regular store to go buy something. Forever 21 ain't about to tell me don't get it because such and such got it. We all different. It's how you wear it.
Right.
if you had on something, I'm gonna probably still wear it because I'm gonna wear it different. And that's just how I try to make her feel. You can't be mad because she got it on. Wear yours different. You might look different in yours. Y'all not gonna wear it the same.
Yeah.
But if they ask, I'm definitely gonna tell them.
That was a question I was gonna ask.
I'm not about to let them just
in the club.
You don't do that to me anyway, so it doesn't matter.
I'm just saying, I mean, of course, I want a sale, but if they ask, like, I mean, but most of the time I tell them that, like, you're not gonna look like her.
Right.
How you rock your stuff is totally different than how she rock hers. So, and then 9 times out of 10, they gonna still buy it.
And then do you cater to everybody, or would it be more adults or kids?
We stop at like 4 and 4X.
Okay.
Yeah, we stop at like
But you have kids stuff, or?
Yeah, if you order it, like you can put an order in for it, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, we got kids stuff from like you small, like we ain't got Tyler.
Right.
But if you bring in
The material, you'll make it.
I stamp the logo on there and do stuff of that nature. And then tie-dye, we do tie-dye too. So that's the difference, like what she said, like wearing the same. If you do a tie-dye, it's never going to be the same.
Because them the shirts, the first shirts I've seen was
the tie-dye.
Yeah, I'm doing it personally, so, you know what I'm saying?
I just say Bean with it on. I was like,
yeah, Beam staying
Bean Bean become fresh with that
Beam
show.
staying that thing. Beam be the first person through that show.
Bean get the most exclusive shit. I need a Bean deal, man.
Pull up.
Bean. Matter of fact, this is so rude of us. Location of the store?
3111 Sylvania.
It's man by the old Stop and Go.
Yeah.
Reynolds and
705 North Reynolds, Nebraska. Right by AutoZone.
right before you get to what?
AutoZone.
AutoZone on Reynolds. And like you said, you mentioned you have kids, so is it difficult balancing your business with your kids? And you have kids also.
That was son, yeah.
It is definitely difficult at times, but I definitely manage. My kids, they understand. I also, just by having my store, I wanted to also do something for my kids so they can kind of,
So what you got, a son?
I got a 9-year-old son.
And you got 2 daughters?
And I got 2 sons. I got a 9-year-old son, 1 daughter.
And you got a daughter. And who's your youngest?
The baby, King.
King
King is 2.
Your daughter is the middle child.
Yeah, she's the middle child. I started her alone.
And you got a son, right?
Yeah, his name is Drake's the second.
So we all parents. You got a son too, Selena.
Yep.
I got a son. So how did y'all feel about the T.I. situation with his daughter? Like, did y'all keep up with that?
I heard about it.
Not letting her, checking her.
Hymen.
Going to the doctor.
What was it?
Checking her hymen.
Yeah.
Seeing
What's
if she's having sex. Yeah.
So
But your hymen can be penetrated any kind of way. It can be, you can fall.
Not having sex.
Yeah, it doesn't mean that she's having sex, but your hymen can break by, like for instance, like being a girl, our bikes are different.
Yeah.
Like
I done fucked my hymen a long time ago.
Like being.
I'm sorry, y'all, but Lord, yeah.
But no, like boys' bikes, y'all have the longer bars. We don't have that on female bikes. So if I'm riding a boy bike and I fall, like I can hurt my
Riding a
hymen.
boy bike.
I like that.
Happened to me once, like probably when I was like 11. The worst pain ever. Oh my god. I thought I was about to die.
Kicked in.
No, on a bike.
Oh, you feel?
And I feel,
because our bikes don't have that bar. Our bars dip down, so we don't hurt ourselves.
I was on a boy bike, and
you were playing dangerous,
and it was bad.
But do y'all think it was weird? Because I
think it's weird, personally.
I definitely think it's weird, but I mean I understand. I mean in a sense, he's just an overprotective dad. And
do you think it's weird?
Yes and no. Like I see where the point where he was coming from, but
Right.
as a female, if she's comfortable, first of all, at the age of 12, you have to consent for your parents to know your information when you go to the gynecologist.
But she ain't 12, is she?
No, she's 18 now.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
He wasn't doing it when she sees people getting misconstrued. He didn't do it while she was grown.
No, he did it while she was a kid, but she gave
never in the room,
consent.
and the mama was there. See, everybody think, and it's not tiny. It's not none.
It was
tiny.
her biological mom that was there, right?
Yeah, I mean, I don't think it was, like she said.
I'll be protecting. Nigga ain't fucking my daughter.
If she comfortable, I get it.
Right, it's just him being a.
I ain't got no daughter, so.
And I got a son, but as a female, like I wouldn't feel comfortable with my dad.
You feel this double standard?
But see, it's different when it's a boy and a girl. Like, you're gonna have double standards just because you can't raise a boy like you can raise a girl. Just like you can't raise a girl like you raise a boy. Like, boys don't have to go to the gynecologist. Girls do. Like, and they have to go at a young age most of the time. I think I was 12 when I first went to the gynecologist. And I wasn't even having
I don't have
sex
a
yet.
daughter. I have a son.
Yeah, I wasn't even having sex yet, and I had to go
No,
to the
I'm
guy.
definitely I'm gonna be there with my daughter.
So
I don't know
I
about
feel
that.
like this because I seen him tweet about it, and I also watched the Red Table thing last night about
The red
it.
table talk.
He said I never was there when she was 18. He said I never where he was wrong at. This is the only problem he was wrong at. He should never made it public. That wasn't
Right.
my business.
Yeah.
And he was on a podcast.
Yeah, he was
just
on his
talking.
podcast.
And
But
he
they
just,
probably just
When you got
They
this
just have
thing,
conversation.
man,
You just be running your mouth.
Yeah.
my son texted
I would have
me
never let
and
that
told me he
out.
had a
or just edit
girlfriend.
that out. 'Cause-
But you really don't want to, because he
Yeah, you
probably
want
don't.
to
Because
talk.
like she said, he's I think he probably is over. I'm an
Yeah.
overprotective parent,
yeah.
but he got money, so he like,
He can do whatever.
And they want to keep it
Whatever.
authentic, so I get it.
yeah, you know what I'm saying. But I don't know, because I think a lot of people. I just hate that people really putting my pervert.
No, I don't.
I never looked at it like that. I just
It's
looked at
kind of weird, but hey, if that man and his daughter got
A
That's
good
their bond.
understanding, yeah, that's their bond.
that's they bond. But I think he embarrassed his daughter.
Right.
and-
She deleted all her social
Oh, did
media
she?
accounts. Yeah, because people
Yeah.
was on there commenting, like you had dudes.
Sonny? Or
No, this is
not?
Deja.
Deja, his first
Like
baby,
it was
his other
dudes
baby mama.
commenting like, well, let me
Gotcha.
let me take it from you. Basically,
yeah.
Hyman's like your cherry. Basically, let me
Right.
pop your cherry. Basically, that's what
Yeah.
dudes was commenting on her stuff, and she's still a virgin, to my knowledge. At least that's what they said.
She's grown now.
Yeah, she's grown now,
He
but
haven't,
she's
she
still a
said he
virgin,
haven't
right.
checked. You virgin?
Since then,
How old was y'all when y'all lost your virginity?
I was, what, 15?
I was 14.
14. I was 14. Somebody be like, you late fucking, I was fucking 11. No, you wasn't.
We was going into freshman year. I felt like I had to.
Like I was 14.
Yeah.
Old girl was 16. She put it on me.
What?
Put it on me.
What's her name?
She had to, if you
I
remember.
say, why you
know everybody's
like
Every
name.
time I am like I'm super nosy, like I just want to know stuff.
Yeah.
I don't tell y'all stuff.
You not about to tell
But I'm
me
not
your
gonna
first
ask
one.
I will tell you
No,
what
we're
my
not gonna
first
talk
one.
about
No,
that.
I don't care.
We're not gonna. Hey, I don't know no dudes that be like, what's his name?
You'd be surprised.
Well, I ain't like this.
Unless you lost your virginity when you was fucking 30, I don't want to know it.
Yeah.
I don't want to know it at all. It's bad. I don't know. I don't know. I just want to ask y'all that because I don't think T.I. was tripping.
I don't think it was tripping.
The media.
Like I said, as long as she was
Yeah.
comfortable with it. Oh.
The media makes it more than what it was.
Yeah.
Now, if she was 18, you just going
Right.
to fuck with your daughter, but you know, he do seem like that type of, like, even with him and his wife, they do seem
Yeah, he's a
kinda-
little extra.
He could be extra sometimes. You be like, man, nigga, that's what happened when you got worth 20 million. Goddamn, nigga.
Yeah.
You kind of it's kind of overprotected. But did y'all you in a relationship?
Nah.
Selena grilling.
Grilling.
Oh.
You look a little too excited. Man. She like the Grinch. Man. What's going
Wow,
on?
you call me the Grinch?
She look like you know how the Grinch smile when
Wow.
he you ready for the
Crazy. That's my job. I'm supposed to do that.
Do your thing.
So,
Go ahead.
are you like you're not dating? Do you want to date?
Eventually, yeah.
Do you have a type? Like, what's your type?
Cool.
No, you gotta be more.
Like,
Nah.
she gotta be cool. Like I don't do
She
the
gotta have
drama.
kids. What?
I mean, one is really a filter between 1 and 2.
I can't do. I barely can do two.
Yeah, like 1 and 2 because I only got
I can
one.
do
feel
two.
like you can
I
play
go by the
whatever.
age limit.
But yeah, it's true too. That's true
I go
too.
by the age limit, like
But,
two.
Yeah, she just gotta be cool and don't bring no drama. I don't do drama. Like
What's that age
Like,
limit?
What you describing? What
what do I mean for as drama? What age limit for?
Both.
Both.
Age limit for as what?
Dating. Like, what's the
How
youngest?
old?
Yeah.
I'm 29, so 33 is probably the highest I go right
What's
now.
the lowest?
27.
Really?
Do you like them big and tall?
Man,
Short and little.
I like them. I like them slim. I like them slim. Sometimes thick. It depends on what's going on. You know what I'm saying?
Like my friend?
Who's your
The
friend?
one I came in the store with?
That's for another time.
I was about to ask. I already know what you talking about. I was about to ask.
Something else.
Irma.
Put that thing on, man.
Something
You know.
That's
Yeah.
funny.
You are in a relationship.
Yes, I'm in a relationship.
And
Speaking of which,
he's coming home.
when does he come
tomorrow.
home?
And we want to welcome our brother home. I ain't gonna say his name, but I know he know who I am.
Real soon.
That's
What's real?
So like, and you
Less than
cheesing.
24 hours.
Less than 20.
That's
And we
what's up.
doing this 24. When you listen to this,
He gonna already be out.
you already gonna be out, and he gonna cheese when he hear this part. He gonna smile. You know he a motherfucker. Oh, he a motherfucker.
You want to shout him out? I mean, you can if you want to. You shout him out any other time. Nah, come on now. I'm talking about some
Are you calling me now? He over here think I'm not where I'm at, but you know. I mean, they
To the camera. Look where you can see.
Look at the camera there.
Look this way.
You got you on camera.
Hey, I'm here.
Yeah,
Podcast with Lena and Jerry.
Jerry. That's why I go through so much.
Jerry.
It's Gary.
Oh, Gary.
But when I was a kid,
I said Gary
listen,
before.
when I'm a kid, I'm in kindergarten. I still remember. Niggas, I remember something because it happened so much. I remember it from kindergarten. Jerry. I was so tired. The teacher calling me Jerry the whole day. I was like, fuck it. Yeah, what's up?
Yeah.
What? ABC shit, nothing.
It's just like Toledo Dope when they say it.
Yeah,
Exactly. It's like, hey, same thing.
I'm not gonna argue.
That's just like Sade. Everybody Sadie, Sade.
Yeah,
Like
Sade.
nobody
You know
can
what's
ever
so
say
funny
my name
about
right.
your
Girl, we've
name?
been calling you Sade since we
I
was
know, but that
little.
is so dumb.
It's Sade, right?
Man,
You
Sade.
know what's
I
so
listen to
dope?
Sade.
Sade. No,
It's
it's
not.
Sade.
That's what she
Listen to
named
Sade,
after.
so-
That's the one named after.
No, I know. Your mama named all y'all after her
Spelled just
favorite
Whitney.
artist. Whitney,
Mariah.
Didn't know that.
Sade.
That's
Mike.
dope. Yeah, Sade, yeah. I listen
That's
to her.
dope.
crazy.
Like, that's probably why your boyfriend like you, cause Sade a cold motherfucker, man. That's
Sade,
bad,
she can come
man.
through right now.
Right now, her and her daughter.
Right now.
Her daughter? I never seen what her daughter
I ain't
looks
seen
like.
her.
Just like her.
Really?
Yeah, I ain't
Just
seen
like
her.
her.
Friend, you ready to bust it open?
You said you went to the sex store.
You definitely went to the sex
You went
store
to the
before
sex
you got
store.
here. What you get?
Oh, y'all know everything.
I mean, I just got
Yeah, that's good friend. I know.
Cause you gotta spice it up. You said Toledo Dope earlier. You said Toledo Dope inspired your Toledo Dope was inspired by Nipsey. Rest in heaven to the great.
Yeah.
How you feel about Whack 100 saying that? Like, do you feel he was hating, like saying he wasn't a
I just
legend
feel
and
like,
stuff like?
don't speak on the dead for real. Like, leave it alone.
You the first person that said that.
Yeah, like, leave it alone, bro.
Cause you know what? I don't think his track Whack.
What he said is right
he
if
say?
you're talking about gang culture.
What did he
it's
say?
right.
No, I don't think it was. He said basically he said the dude from TMZ asked him. He said, "Was Nipsey Hussle a legend?" He said, "How was he a
Oh, you
legend?"
talking about that? I wasn't talking about that. Okay.
No, I wasn't talking about that.
Okay.
He said, "How is he a legend?" He's like, he didn't have no world tours. He didn't sell no records.
Right.
He didn't. He
He
was
said they
breaking it
didn't-
down. He's like, they didn't fuck
mess
with him until he
Until he
died.
died.
Yeah.
Which is true.
But
But
I
I'm
was
not
a
gonna
fan.
lie. I didn't listen to him until he died.
Yeah, I was a fan like 13, 12, 13.
Speaking
Yeah,
of Jay
exactly. I was
Lawrence's
fucking
birthday.
with him a long time.
Happy birthday.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, happy birthday.
he's accurate to a certain extent.
Yeah.
Accurate because
That's what I said.
I feel like this because it was Nipsey heads. It was like a lot of like I was fucking those niggas was Nipsey and you know
Yeah.
he crippin', so it's like all the way I'm listening to him out the gate with the
Yeah,
shit
yeah.
he was saying like it was Nipsey and then for him to say that I feel like he's going off some 90s shit
yeah.
because we not in that era. We in the mixtape era.
Yeah, yeah.
If he was in that era to where you gotta go buy his shit, oh he'd been platinum 10
Yeah.
times.
Yeah.
But he
Where
right,
you
he
cop
wasn't a
the
legend.
CDs. If we still copping CDs, yeah, he'd have been.
He'd have been that dude because
Yeah.
we about like 10, 12 over.
His CD, his mixtape was $100, and they
Yeah,
were
the
buying.
first
They bought him.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Crenshaw.
it was
They
bought.
bought him. That's how Lauren started talking to him. She went in and she
Bought some for like
her
camera-
staff
yeah,
for the
yeah,
what was that show?
On
The
set,
game.
The Game,
Yeah,
yeah,
the game.
yeah,
She
yeah,
bought
yeah,
a CD for everybody from the game.
Shout out my nigga Durham Davis.
I
Yeah,
swear
Gerald,
that
that
show
was
used
a
to
good
be so
That was a
good.
very good show.
So good. They need to bring that
I
back.
swear.
It
why
got
did
whack
they
when they
take
start
that?
making the. I like the first.
Yeah, the
Yeah, the
first.
first ones was
When they start
good,
bringing
yeah.
Brandy on
Yeah,
there.
they start
Sherelle, you
really.
can talk.
Moesha.
Shut up, Gary.
Behind, I know y'all ain't see it off the camera. We got a couple friends. We got Brandon, aka B Visions, and the lovely, the beautiful Sherelle,
She
Miss
alright.
Real.
Bitch, you always been
alright.
I'm finding
She got-
Yes,
I see how she got that
twin.
leg turned.
Yeah.
That ain't regular. How she got that leg turned.
Think she doing that for you, homie.
Yeah.
First of
Why
all,
you just be real? Hold on,
This is
time out.
love connection. I want everybody to find
You
love.
been grilling me though. You been grilling me since we been here. You asked me about
Gary
my team.
Teller, you always gas me up. I'm one of the hottest. Okay.
See what you just say? Right.
I said yeah, I do.
Okay.
Shit, but it
I'm
ain't
saying
something
it's
like
the
you
love
walking
connection.
around
I want
this
everybody to
bitch.
have love in here.
But why you hating?
I'm not hating. I'm trying to help you out.
You ain't never helping me. Me
Oh,
and Gary
my God.
and what?
All right, we getting
Come
up.
on.
Chill out.
No, you
sis.
chill out, sis.
Get back to business.
I'm gonna beat your ass. Don't play
That
with
ain't never happened, but okay.
Y'all playing.
Don't play with me.
We talking about the whack. Oh,
Yeah,
what's
yeah,
up?
yeah.
Did y'all see what Amorion did?
Oh, taking No Boy on tour? Fizz?
That's a
So
dope
listen.
move.
He announced it on his
Listen, that's the
birthday.
most unbothered nigga I know.
Yeah, that
We
was.
talked about it the last show, but it wasn't as deep.
Yeah, I felt.
Like, you put the tour, then you threw Bow Wow on it.
Yeah. They just added Ashanti.
They just added Ashanti, like, that's ghost.
That make me want to go.